Imagine being the guardian at the gate of every critical app in your company, routing traffic, stopping storms, and keeping things fast. What if I told you there's a new, friendlier way to prove you can do that with F5's big IP?
That's a vivid image. And yes, F5 redesigned the administrator path to make that exact Guardian role more accessible. Instead of one marathon exam, candidates now take 5 focused, shorter tests that map to real day-to-day tasks.
5 exams. Sounds like a modular playlist. Can you walk me through why this change matters practically, not just on paper?
Sure. Think of the old approach as one long textbook exam. If you failed a section, it was painful to retake. The new model slices domain knowledge into islands: install and upgrade, data plane concepts, data plane configuration, control plane administration, and troubleshooting support. You can study one island at a time, schedule selectively, and retake only a module you need. That's lower stress and more targeted skill validation.
Okay, so what's special about the LTM module in all of this? Why is mastering LTM still a big deal?
LTM, Local Traffic Manager, is basically the heart of application delivery. It balances traffic, offloads SSL work, watches app health, and helps apps perform across data centers and clouds. If you know LTM well, you gain a foundation to branch into DNS, security modules, or automation. In short, LTM skills are highly transferable across the F5 ecosystem.
That transferability sounds like career currency. Who should actually consider going for this certification?
Great question. It's aimed at people who ensure uptime and performance: network engineers, system admins, cloud and DevOps folks integrating ADCs, and security engineers handling SSL traffic. If you're on call for apps or deploying in hybrid environments, this cert proves you can keep things running smoothly.
What kind of hands-on experience should someone have before buying test vouchers?
A few months of practical exposure to Big IP is ideal. You also want solid networking basics: TCP, IP, HTTPS, DNS, plus familiarity with Linux CLI for troubleshooting and SSL TLS certificate work. Scripting and the newer Big IP Next UI help, but they're optional. Essentially, build a little workshop in your head and hands before walking into each exam.
You mentioned the 5 modules earlier. Can you break down what each one focuses on?
Absolutely. The first covers system install, licenses, images, and provisioning, basically setting up the machine. The next two dig into the data plane. One covers the conceptual side like VLANs, self-IPs, and routing. The other focuses on configuring virtual servers, pools, monitors, and profiles. Think traffic flows and policies. The fourth is control plane: HA, backups, AAA, NTP, DNS, syslog, and config sync. The last exam is support and troubleshooting: PC app, performance metrics, and common misconfigurations.
Sounds practical and scenario heavy. How do people register and schedule these tests?
Exams are offered through F5's certification portal with delivery handled by Certiverse and sometimes Pearson VUE. You create an account, accept program terms, pick modules through Certiverse, pay per module, around $50 each, and slot them as it suits you. Shorter tests mean you can batch them or sprinkle them over months.
2-year validity. What's the recert path look like?
You can either retake the 5 modules or pass a single renewal exam designed to verify current skills. That streamlines staying current, but the key is regular hands-on practice and following Big IP updates so you don't get blindsided when renewal time comes.
If someone clears the admin credential, where does that lead?
It opens doors. Next steps include technology specialist tracks, deep dives into LTM, DNS, ASM or AFM, automation with Big IQ and APIs, and ultimately a solution expert level for cross-platform mastery. Career-wise, opportunities range from F5 admin to application delivery or cloud network engineer roles, often with attractive demand in finance, healthcare, and telecom.
Any quick study tips for listeners preparing module by module?
Focus on labs. Real config tasks beat passive reading. Use small, repeatable scenarios. Deploy a virtual server, force a failover, capture a PCAP, and dissect it. Make checklists for each exam domain and schedule study sprints aligned to that checklist.
Final thought. What should our listeners walk away thinking about after this episode?
That certification isn't just a badge, it's a confidence builder for maintaining the apps people rely on. The modular path makes expertise achievable, one focused win at a time. If you want to be that guardian at the gate, start with one module, get hands on, and keep going.
I like that. One module at a time, one win after another. Thanks for the deep dive. Any parting question to leave listeners with?
Sure, ask yourself, what single big IP task can I automate tomorrow that would save time and headaches? Start there.
Perfect. That's a challenge and a plan in one. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time when we peel back another tech roadmap.